Hello, my beautiful students, and welcome to the introduction video for Lesson 3, Migration of Early People. Let's get started. Today's aim is what is the connection with people who migrate today and people in the Paleolithic era? So quickly, you should already be thinking about, what were the people during the Paleolithic era like? Remember, they were nomads, hunters and gatherers, okay? They had to hunt for their food. They traveled from teepee to teepee or tent to tent to find shelter and better food, all right? So remember the lifestyle of the Paleolithic era, because you'll be able to answer the question more freely if you keep that in mind. At the end of today's lesson, you will be able to explain similarities and differences in the Paleolithic migration versus present day migration, all right? Key terms that will be found throughout this lesson is migration and push and pull factors. You guys should be excited when you see migration because that was yesterday's word of the day, so you're already familiar with the term and you should already know it when it comes up. Push and pull factors I'm excited about to share with you today because that really helps me to put together the reasons why something happened or the reasons why people moved or did what they did or do what they did, all right? Whenever we see those two key terms throughout today's lesson, they will be highlighted in green for your attention. Jumping right into the word of the day and your icebreaker question. Today's icebreaker question is, what motivates you to come to school every day? What motivates some students to not come to school every day? You will have 3 independent and silent minutes to complete those questions, and then we're ready to move on to the guided practice. Today's guided practice, we will be learning about push and pull factors as it relates to geographical terms. So what are push factors? What are pull factors? All right. Once we get that background information, we'll be ready to complete the rest of the assignment. So let's look at push and pull factors together.
Push and pull factors by Mithun. In geographical terms, the push-pull factors are those that drive people away from their country and bring people to a different country. Push factors leave people with no choice but to leave their country of origin. Some reason can be of war, loss of job, pollution, natural disasters, etc. Pull factors are those that help a person to relocate to a new country would provide the most benefit. Some reasons can be for cheap land, availability of jobs and freedom for religious practice, etc. Migration will continue to be a major, unstoppable factor of global life until the different push and pull factors associated with migration.
All right, so after we understand exactly what push and pull factors are, we'll be ready to complete our independent practice, all right? For today's independent practice, you are going to watch a quick video about the push and pull factors in migration, and then you're going to complete the push and pull factors chart here. So what were the push and pull factors during the Paleolithic era? So think about the era of migration and the early humans, Homo sapiens. What was the push factors during that time? And what were the pull factors? All right, list about 2 to 3, and then you're ready to move on. The first one is done here for you, and you will see that in the guided practice video that will be linked here under step 3. All right, I will always do a guided practice video for you, showing you exactly what's expected in your independent practice. For part 2 in your independent practice, you are going to read a little blurb down here. This is yours, source 2 is yours. And you're going to use your highlighter function to annotate for evidence of push and pull factors. Again, this is explained in the guided practice video, but once you read, you're going to annotate and then you're done with that section. But you're not just annotating, you're annotating for push and pull factors, all right? That again is explained in your guided practice video. Once complete with the independent practice, you are all set to move on to your exit ticket. The exit ticket is what? The aim question. It's always going to be the aim, all right? So we start with the question and we end with the same question. Today's aim question on an exit ticket is, what is the connection with people who migrate today and people in the Paleolithic era? All right, provide me 2 or 3 sentences to answer that question, and your work today is done. Before you wrap out, you want to click on this video to prepare yourself for the next day's lesson. In that lesson, I'm giving you a brief rundown of what's to expect for the following day. and you should be all set to go. This concludes the introduction video to lesson 3, Migration of Early People, and I will now provide to you the word of the day. The word of the day for tomorrow's lesson is artifacts. The word of the day for tomorrow's lesson is artifacts. So any piece of clothing, a notebook, any type of materials that was used by early humans and left behind will be considered an artifact, all right? So anything that a historian or scientist finds from years ago that was used by the humans or the people living during that time will be considered an artifact. That is all from me in this video, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you in class tomorrow. Bye.